lawsuits.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
To federal. Yes, sir. He may end up going back to federal prison after this. $50K to $60K a show and on a regular basis. They say you gotta protect the bag, which I agree with 100%. But finesse 2 times, you also have to protect the bag. I can't even begin to put this into words, how stupid and senseless this whole situation is, and how much money, and more importantly, how much freedom this is going to cost everybody around this man. People are going to have to start weighing risk versus reward. This is stupid, and more importantly, this was all avoidable. This didn't have to happen, and it shouldn't have happened. Over here, we give credit where credit's due. We always have, and we always will. And I want to give a huge shout out to Hood Educated, who just dropped an interview with Antonio Burkhart, which was one of the security guards at the Finesse 2 Times show that we're now seeing in the viral clips. Now let's take a look at what Antonio has to say about this tragic situation that didn't have to happen in Knoxville, Tennessee.
When everything started to go up, right? And we seen one of his boys fighting with you. At some point, you got shot. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us about that? How many times did you get shot? When did you get shot? And when you heard the fire, when you heard the bullets, the guns going up, did you even know you were shot? Like, take us to that, when you realized that, hey, I was shot.
The situation when me and Finesse's brother or homeboy was fighting, he was one of the original ones that was trying to fight with Joseph. Joseph had fell to the ground, and I intervened. We fought for a minute, tussled around. His other homeboy jumped in. I was fighting 2 of them. They pushed me over Joseph. I got back up, tussled with him for another minute, and then that's when their other homeboy sent off 3 shots.
So did you, because there's footage out there right now. I don't know if you're aware of it, but there's footage out there of a man that appears to be grabbing a handgun from his waistband. And truthfully, he don't look like security. He looked like, just a regular dude from the hood or something like that, or maybe one of his homeboys. But you can clearly see him grabbing for a gun.
Yeah.
Were you able to see who produced the gun and shot you? Like, you ain't got to say no names or nothing like that, or give no descriptions, but did you see the person that shot you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. After this person shot you, what did they do? Did they run off? Did they stay there? Did they try to run up on you and give you some more shots? Or what was, after you were shot, what happened? What did they do?
They ran.
Okay.
Wow. This certainly corroborates what we all saw in the video. But this also gives us a little more context to the situation. Now, Antonio also had another pretty important thing to say after this. So let's cut back to the clip and see exactly what that was.
You guys looking at legal action. Are you thinking about legal action?
I will be suing Finesse 2 times.
So what do y'all think? Was all this worth it? 50 to 60K a show for small venues. What do you think this man was getting for a big show? And on top of that, the money his mama, Princess 2 times, allegedly took from those cash boxes? Was that really worth it? Why can't people protect the bag? You have an opportunity that less than 1% of the entire population of this entire planet has, and you foolishly try to throw it away? Why? You survived Memphis. You survived federal prison and came home to unlimited money grabs. And now everything is in jeopardy. And because of what? All because the owner of the club was standing too close to you? Emotional. I gotta quote Quavo on this one because it certainly applies. I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. You get the bag and fumble it. The stuff I'm forced to report on sometimes blows my mind. This is beyond shameful. To say this is a blown opportunity is an understatement of a lifetime. Even going back to the mama, who we're gonna call Princess 2X, that allegedly took that money out of those cash boxes. Even if those cash boxes were filled to the brim with brand new blue face Benjis, it wouldn't even almost be worth risking $50,000 to $60,000 a show and your freedom. FINESSE2X is surrounded by cowards. To say the least, he needs more responsible people on his team that aren't afraid to tell him the truth. Being surrounded by yes men and foot soldiers is going to end up being his downfall, and I just pray it doesn't end up becoming his death wish. I just want to take the time to send a sincere thank you to everybody that supported, commented, liked, and subscribed to my last video. Can't even begin to tell you how much it's appreciated, how much it truly means. What I can do is promise you that I will keep delivering more and more content, and as always, it'll be all facts, never fiction. Peace.